Hello, everyone. On time as always. Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and demon slaying adventure of Golarion. Welcome to my Let's Play series where I live stream video games on Mondays and Wednesdays. This is episode number 2 of my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous series. If you enjoy the videos and streams, consider supporting me via patreon.com/RogueWatson, and I too can be disappointingly late for you. Damn it. Actual gameplay, hopefully, this time. Hello, Nathan, Jay, Stan. Wednesdays are busy, busy, busy. It's almost noon. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for being so late. Good lord. The sad thing is, my wife is still working from home right now, so it's gonna get even, like, crazier busier for me when she has to go back to the office. That is gonna be a challenge. A DC 20. Right now it's like a DC 16. Alright, so we have picked up where we left off, which is, even though this is the second stream, we spent our entire first stream creating this character. So I hope it's a good one. Very nice looking game. I think I'm on medium graphics settings. I didn't want to... I could probably handle high, but with streaming and webcam and everything, I didn't necessarily want to stress everything out. Look at the size of this friggin'... Oh my gosh. I fucking love it. Look at this Triceratops. I don't think I can ride it because it's technically a medium creature right now, so maybe it's a baby Triceratops. But eventually it will become a large creature, in which case I could mount and ride it, which sounds amazing. I also looked it up, and because I was worried that it took up a party slot, apparently it just does this on the UI to where you literally have to, like, I don't know, like a scroll bar on your party screen. Hopefully I'm not covering up anything important. We've got the, it looks like the chat log on the right side, or the battle log, I guess. Most of the important UI is here in the middle. I'm just kind of covering up a few of the buttons that don't really matter in terms of you seeing them, I don't think, so. But if that bugs anybody, I can certainly move my webcam slightly. I could just go ahead and move it up if that would be easier. So I did do that with, what did I just do? For the king. Let's see, let's take these. Move it just above these buttons. And voila! Maybe that's a little bit better.
Stay on your toes.
It looks like I need... Is this the level up button? To level you up. Triceratops, you are level 0. Also don't have a name, apparently. Can I nickname you? They're just named Triceratops? Okay. Whoa, you have a +6 on damage? Holy shit. I wonder, however, if they start off good and they just don't scale as well. It seems to be the case with some animals and summons, the way the games work. That's so big. I love the, like, texture and stuff. Looks great. That's like a really good model. I shall protect you with my life. Animal companion. So what am I doing? Choosing... Oh, I'm choosing its class? I shall name thee Tim. I don't know, I feel weird about mounting Tim. So you could just be a baseline animal companion. Or you could be an aggressor. So what's the baseline? You get evasion, You guys wanted to see more character creation, right? Because apparently that's what we're doing. Oh no, more character creation. Okay, it does let me change the name. It is a dinosaur. Yeah, it is. Why does it say level 1 again right there? 9. Okay. Aggressor, you get power attack. That's pretty good. -1 to rolls, +2 to damage. Don't know if his horns count as a two-handed weapon. Probably not. You lose evasion and devotion. I'd probably rather use you as a tank, so if there's a tanky one, that would probably be more helpful. Bully gets trip and bull rush. Surely you've already got some kind of charge ability. Ability to perform the bull rush combat maneuver gains a +2 bonus to CMV combat maneuvers something. When performing this maneuver, and a +2 bonus to CMD when defending against it. Push an opponent straight back without doing any harm. Without doing any harm. Okay, I'd rather just gore you. I guess you could knock them into stuff. Tripping seems useful too. Bullying thrill. Ooh, you lose multi-attack. Episode 6, we finally escape. Yeah, well, maybe we'll leave the festival. Maybe. Hey, this is important. This is my Triceratops class. Here we go. Armor proficiency. Does my Triceratops get to wear armor? Light barding. It's like a saddle. And damage reduction. That's the tanky one, isn't it? Lose evasion and multi-attack. Creatures particularly scaled. Works with 3 more natural attacks. Benefit the creature's secondary attacks. Natural penalty. I guess you still have multi-attack. This one just gives you as bad of a penalty. Barding is mount armor, yeah. I don't know if I'll actually even end up mounting Daredevil. Doesn't make much sense for a Triceratops. Death touched. Wow, I could have like a undead, like a half undead animal. That's a cool backstory. Oh shit! So you literally can't even like cast Cure Light Wounds on it. 1 foot in the grave. That's neat. That's not what I'm going for. That's a neat thing. Racers, about speed. And Wrecker, destroy nearby objects while unsupervised. And their masters can channel destructive impulses. Sunder armor. That's all you get. Yeah, I think we're going tank. We're going bulwark. Getting flat damage reduction that scales seems pretty freaking great. And then if I can put a little saddle on it and live my Dinotopia dreams, then that's all the better. It's worth getting the bulwark. Let's go next. Has his own skills? I mean, I guess he's a full unit. Stealth. That'd be great if this fucking Triceratops was better at stealth than some people in my party. I think mobility and athletics. Keep things physical. Shit, and you can select a feat also? This ridiculous game. Heard you like character creation, so we put character creation inside of your animal companion, which you got from character creation. What is useful for a tanky... Triceratops? Can sleep in medium armor without being fatigued. Bonus to saves. Initiative bonus is good. There's no recommended here either. Intimidating strength with persuade. Can the Triceratops fucking like make skill checks in this game? Like if I'm in a conversation, can it like intimidate people? Because that would be cool. Straight up toughness, just more hit points. That's probably the best thing to do. Thinking that's... Other than giving him better saves. Thinking toughness. Plus 3 hit points. For every hit die you possess beyond 3, you get an additional +1 hit point. Collected Tamagotchis. Yeah, when in doubt, more hit points. That's what I always say. And that's his whole progression. He just gets a feat every odd level. Choose a birthday. I do not know. What is today? Actually, what was the day I made you? That would have been 9/13, I think. That was the day you were born. What is the dino's name? Squire. Lazy. What's the name of the dinosaurs from Tomb? Somebody look that shit up. They've got like the names of the ones that are like the racers and stuff. I've completely forgotten by now. Oh, that's good. I like the Jurassic Park reference. Like Chaos Theory, or Dr. Malcolm Sattler. Tickles. Knight. Sly. Echo. These are actually not bad names. Fluffy. Stomper. Cookies. Fluffy. Thunder. Thunder's kind of a cool name. Dinosaur, don't they mean like thunder lizard or something? Stampy. Banana candy, yeah, that was the... that was one of the racing ones. I don't want to look up my Google Docs, but I had names for all these different ones. What the fuck were they? Ringing poo. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Fuck it. Might be easier to just get my book of Tomb out. Oh, Tomb, it's been a while. Where did we have the dinosaur races? Because this shit is important, damn it. Yeah, Thunder's not a bad name. Let's see. Racing. Okay. The ones they put in for racing example are Big Honker. That's a crowd-pleasing young T-Rex. Oobtow's favorite. Oobtow's not a bad name. You want to go with the, like, God of Cholt. Banana Candy, a well-trained Hadrosaurus. Bone Cruncher, a young ill-tempered Allosaurus. Grung Stomper, a young Ankylosaurus. Scarback, young T-Rex. Nasty Boy, Allosaurus. Jungle Princess for a Deinonychus, and Mountain Thunder for the aging Dimetrodon. It was also, one of the guides had a, was it a flatulent Triceratops named Zongo. I don't like Zongo. It's kind of a dumb name. Jungle Princess and Nasty Boy. You could call it Sarah. That is a Land Before Time reference. I love that movie. You think they spelled it C-E-R-A? Or I assume Ceratops? Triceratops? Three-horn. Three-horn's not a bad name. I want to go with being the, like, you know, primal. I would reference the dinosaur. Grung Stomper. Yeah, Oobtow's favorite is kind of lame. I'd rather just do Princess Consuelo Banana Hammock. Yeah, that was... I think my wife came up with that name. as a reference to, I think, Friends. Stampy's actually pretty great. That's the elephant from The Simpsons. Stampy. That sounds fucking cute as hell. I like Stampy. Stampy has a 20 strength. He's so wise. He's probably wiser than a lot of characters. A 12. Stampy's seen some shit. Fucking 20 armor class. Like, there's my tank right there. Nine hit points with toughness. I'm very pleased with Stampy. Stampy is a -2 on using magic devices. A charisma of 7. That's funny. Stampy is now the cleric. Yeah, he just comes up to you and licks you. I think wasn't that an ability somewhere? Like, was that Dragon Age's dog that could do that or something? Somebody had something where the animal companion could like lick you and that revitalized you in some way. That was pretty funny. Alright. Did I pause or did my game freeze? This is not good. Oh, you know what? I'm missing most of my UI. So I think my game broke. Stampy, you were too beautiful for this world. Fantastic. Crud buckets. Did we run into the first bug already? That's not good. Yeah, I have lost full control. We've lost all forward engines. We're crashing. We're going down. Why are you trying to download updates, Steam? Stop that. Oh, great. Pathfinder. Alright. Now it says there's an update queued. Oh my god. Alright. Folks, hold on a second, because this is going in for a bumpy ride. Alright, so we're going to have to quit out of this. It's too much. You can never leave. Yeah, it's like, Eric, you didn't want to actually play this game, did you? This is just the character creator. Ah, under the task, it's just called Wrath. That's kind of cool. Alright, so I've gotten rid of that. So what happens if I try to update the game? Okay, it was only 10 megabytes, so... Wouldn't that be fun if it was like, we fixed a patch after you name your Triceratops, or a bug. Fortuitous. World conspires against me so that I will never actually play this game. Steam, stop downloading updates. Oh shit, now it says I'm missing installed files. Oh my goodness, what has happened? Hey, now it's validating. Oh, fun. Oh my goodness, how embarrassing for me. Well, what do y'all want to talk about? Apparently I super borked my game. What on earth? There's it's going pretty quick. Minute left. We bricked it. We've crashed, and we are currently looking under the hood and scratching our beards thoughtfully. We're at 26% validating. I have no idea what happened. Oh no, the time went up. Shit. We're up to 4 minutes now. Remove all my cues. You know, they updated the Steam update download screen. It looks a lot nicer. Say that. It's because I tried to play the game. I was literally getting out of the animal companion character creator, and somebody picked up the phone and said, crash it all. He's about to play the game. 30%. Validating 6.9 gigabytes out of 22 gigabytes. Why? Why would you do this to me? I have very limited times I can play video games. Why, Wrath of the Righteous? Look at the achievement list, although I don't have it set up where I can show you anything but the game, so... Did you turn it off and on? Well, I'm afraid to now. It's halfway through validating the install file. Oh dear. The achievements seem to be very full of spoilers. I'm not sure I even want to look at these. First couple one, unless this is like early game stuff. So I know that one thing you can do in this game is do the mythic path. And I'm curious, for those of you that have played, is that something you get pretty early, or is that just a late game thing? And I thought it was something that happened like after you get max level, but obviously max level is still way late game. So I think it's something you actually progress in while you're still leveling, which is interesting. It's like a secondary class you're leveling up in and unlocking abilities for, but you can choose, and there's like good aligned ones and evil aligned ones and neutral aligned ones. Wonder what people are leaning towards. I haven't really looked at any of that yet. I'm trying to play as relatively spoiler-free as I can, although I did look up some of the early game companions just so I knew what their classes were, so I wouldn't necessarily double up on stuff, which is why I didn't look at the witch much, because apparently witch is one of the ones that you can get. They are increasing my righteous wrath. It's so righteous. .71% validating, a minute and a half left. I have a fiber optic internet speed. Working its ass off right now. It's doing this while I'm streaming. 96%. 97%. What if it does this and just says, sorry, you have to reinstall? And that should be what it's doing right now, is supposedly going through and making sure I'm not missing any files. Should probably try and, on these bigger games, install them onto my solid state drive too. I've got a small one that I usually only have like 1 or 2 games on. And I had Cyberpunk 2077 on there, which took up a huge amount of space, but I finished it months ago. So I need to probably start using it again. Alright, that is done. Did not do anything bad, so let's hit the play button and see what happens. Hold on to your butts. Dear Mr. Arnold. Have confirmation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Going back to life. Generators are coming on. Little prompt is there. You didn't say the magic word. God damn it. I fucking love that movie. I think everybody that's around my age is a dinosaur fan because Jurassic Park was just the biggest fucking movie ever when it launched at its time. Like, I was so into freaking dinosaurs, holy crap. I remember one of the first movies I ever saw as a kid was The Land Before Time, which would have been, I think, late 80s. I would have been pretty young. Alright, we are Back in. We might have to do everything we just did again, but we won't have to look at all the options, so it should take us a minute rather than... it's already been fucking 20 minutes. I have not done anything. Shit conspires against me. Oh my gosh. I just want to experience this festival. It came out the week after I was born. Ha! Yep, so we didn't have to do all this again. Alright. Don't want you crashing on me, game.
Stay on your toes.
Move my character around a little bit. Alright, let's go back.
Watch your back.
Character creation. The movie that came out when I was born was Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Because my mom said that she took me to go see it when I was still, like, literally an infant nursing. Like, she just sat in the back and watched that movie. She said it was great. My mom's cool like that. Shout out to cool moms. I remember, I didn't see Terminator 2 in theaters because I was still too young to see it in theaters, but we saw it when it came out for like the TV edit, you know, when they would put stuff on like the main, you know, ABC or whatever, and it was edited out like the really violent stuff. And it was like late at night on a weekday, and she started watching it, and she sat me down. She's like, "You need to watch this movie. It's amazing." I was like, "All right." So I stayed up late one night and watched Terminator 2, and absolutely fell in love with all those kind of movies. All right, bulwark, athletics, and mobility. Feat was toughness. Name was Stampy. Birthday was 9/13. Alright. Alright, we're back in action. Thank goodness. We've made it this far. Everybody can breathe slightly. Terminator 2 on Laserdisc. Haha. I remember I watched Land Before Time on DVD with my older daughter when she was years ago, when she was probably 7 or something. Holy shit, that movie, I cannot make it out of that movie without crying my ass off. It's such a sad movie. The way they do the bomb's death. Oh my god, it's so bad. It still kills me. That music too. Ooh, like that ending screen. Oh my gosh. Fucking movies were so emotional. Alright, what was my task? Just enjoy myself? Have fun? That's weird. Usually they want to throw you like in medias res with these games, with a like fighting tutorial thing. That's fucking funny. Have fun. That's an order, soldier. Last chapter to complete the quest, or it will fail afterwards. Do you want to fail at fun? Oh god, no, please. Quick, sample some festival drinks. Sir, please, I have to... Please, Stampy needs his fruit punch. How's this other setup formation-wise? So my Triceratops just runs and gores people. Man, this dude is rocking this fucking loot. Holy crap. I love it. Look at the animations. We have come a long way since Baldur's Gate 1, kids. Holy crap. That looks great. Stampy approves. Alright, I'm looking at... I see a named person. Maybe I should talk to them. That's how I decide. Everybody's just... Oh, there's another named person. Aura... I'm gonna call you Aura. I left click on you? I do. And something terrible is going to happen. Terrible already happened. I was like, had to be revived. Darren, the color celebrations, but a paltry imitation of what goes on in my mansion on a dull, toiled evening. Alright. Dude, you can't just brandish your sword like that. Where do I sample the drinks? Oh, there's more people. Can I? Oh, I can rotate the camera. Hey, that's nice. Characters and interactive objects. How to click on things. You can interact with various objects, such as doors and chests, by clicking right mouse button on them. Special objects give an icon above. This is how you talk to characters. This your first ever video game? Congratulations. Hold tab, which is one of the best features in any game. I think I'll order a tab. Oh wait, this is where the drinks are, isn't it? I just sample the drinks. Sample. Ooh, that's gonna be a whole cutscene. Come on, Stampy. Another round. Another. Alright, check mark. So I've sampled a festival drink. And how?
I always have the upper hand.
Do I have an inventory? Or they said they confiscated all my shit, didn't they? And they sure did. Ooh, I get lucky bracers. That's nice. 1 health potion and nothing else. Alright, I'm feeling naked without the bow. I need some kind of bow. What else can I do? War doesn't even exist. Well, even the, like, custodians are very well dressed. Come on, Stampy. Oh, both of them. Oh, this is a, it's the combat tutorial. Punch him! Punch him in the face! Nice. Right in the jaw. Oh shit! Oh no! The outside world! Oh damn. Oh fuck.
Imposter, your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
Well, that's gonna put a real damper on the festivities. Boy, guard responded pretty quick though. That's a good response time. Shit.
Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Oh shit, is she gonna go dragon? Oh my god. I thought Lord of Locusts was just a title. Oh my goodness. Alright. We're getting into it now. Oh no!
Let the feast begin.
Fuck! They have a chance. We gotta fuck off. Fuck off. That thing just sliced off the dragon head.
Blimey! 1 minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the dragon do anything.
Fight.
Dragon should have rolled better initiative.
Fleeing's your plan. Let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Alright, you don't have a face or a name, so I'm guessing you're about to die, Mr. Redshirt. Larger than an elephant. Yeah, no shit larger than an elephant. It was dragon size. Has this made the drink sampling is over? His wings are swarms of biting flies. His inhuman eyes glitter with cruel intelligence. Daskari, demon lord of chasms, infestations, and locusts, is believed by many scholars to be the usher of the apocalypse. So he helps people to their seats during the apocalypse? He carved his realm from the raw matter of the abyss using the great scythe Rift Carver, a weapon he crafted from the remains of the strange creature his father, Pazuzu, mated with tens of thousands of years ago. Skari and his cult long plagued the northern nation of Sarkoris, where his cultists were evenly driven into the Lake of Mists and Veils by Eredin. You know, I'm just like cracked open a pamphlet in the middle of this war. It's just guys are fucking each other up right here. What's the situation in this city?
Who knows?
Are we at orange or
Down around our ears.
are we red?
Place
What do
is
you
crawling with
think?
Demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city.
What's the
We're
situation?
sitting ducks.
The situation is we're proper fucked. I'll try to fight the demons. I'm brave and
Sure thing.
foolhardy.
Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
Awesome. Go, crossbow. We've got this. Jesus Christ. That thing is awesome.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Oh shit, I actually shot him.
Behold, Iomane. Behold the death I sow.
Oh. Oh, did I choose poorly? Or do I fall into the underground? I thought it was like a choose your own adventure. Where it's like, and he fucks you up and dies. Try again. I guess I should have chosen the spell.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But
Man.
the war was still far from over.
That's one way to introduce your BBEG. They just kill a fucking dragon in front of you. You do start at level 1. Indeed. I don't know if I've ever played a fantasy RPG that, you know, skipped ahead those early levels. Now, I've played some that you get to level 2 very quickly. You basically have your tutorial dungeon, which I'm guessing that's what this is. And we're back to character creation. Try again. Alright, my formation doesn't need to be that extreme. Optimal auto formation. Oh, alright, fine, whatever. This is actually really cool. You got the scene and now you're like underground with all that shit happening above you.
Oh, holy mother of...
A woman with messy brown hair winces in pain uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She is pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But
That
at least
sure sounds
you're not
lucky.
on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
Oh, you're speaking to that woman? Okay. I thought, yeah, I do have a great companion. His name is Stampy. But yeah, that's... yeah.
I feel him all right. Wouldn't say no to a little less feeling in him. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
I do really like these portrait arts.
That's all that matters. Now,
Skill checks and dialogues.
hey!
Yes.
Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
No, and I shot Descari. He's gonna remember my ass. You'll have to make a skill check during dialogue. Here, for example, we're trying to help Sela fetch Anivia from beneath the rubble. The result of such checks determines how events subsequently pan out. Character with the highest bonus and the appropriate skill in the party. What I want to know is, can Stampy come into play? +5. Why should we help her? What a dick question to ask. Hold on, we're going to have to get you up from under here. Athletics 12. You don't have to rely on brute strength for this. I'll try to find something to use as a lever. Well, I'm Apparently good enough on both of those. I feel like she would probably try to use her knowledge first. Don't help anyone for free. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do a good playthrough here. Aloy's a good person. How many people actually do like an evil playthrough on their first time? I get doing it again for your second time, but the first one, this seems weird. Show me my result. Succeed! We find some suitable sticks and you free the wounded with some sticks. Made a successful skill check and helped Sela pull Anivia from beneath the rule. If you had failed the check, Sela would have had to act alone, so she would become fatigued and incurred a temporary penalty to some of her abilities. Okay. So it has the failed forward mechanic. Like, you still succeed, but there's a penalty. I do like that system.
Look at you. It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Stampy, I need you to kind of step back, dude.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been.
I realize I'm covering up my portrait. I could move that if that's annoying. Or I could move it over a little bit and actually properly just cover up the portrait with my beautiful face. I do like the portrait art, though.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomedae. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
Demon fighting paladin. That seems useful in a world ravaged by demons.
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too.
Yeah, it's broken. Oh well, I'll be fine.
Equal.
Like, no you won't.
It was placed here personally by Iomedae's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
That stone might prove useful later.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as.
That dude just fucking decapitated a dragon. That city is fucked. They can never give in all they want. Ah, I get to introduce all of my stuff. I'm here to fight the Abyss. I'm a scholar. I seek my fortune. I am led by destiny. I don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel it was not by chance. I'm a traveler and just wound up here by chance. Or my name is Aloy. Let's just go with my name is Aloy.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Whoa, girl. Slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here.
Yo, I'll take that bow off your hands, though.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow.
I have a broken foot,
The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
The city has a pretty big, underground area.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs.
Hey, don't ignore
3
Stampy.
pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Oh, see that join my party. Party has several characters. Select one of them, click on their portrait, use the appropriate key. Drag a box around them holding or ship portraits. Yeah, okay. It's backspace to grab everybody. Hey, you were pretty good for it. Can I? No, seriously, look. Can I have your bow?
Has a price.
Your bow.
Together we stand.
Together we stand. They always got to give you that tank character in the beginning too, just so your ass will stay alive. 22 AC is what's up though. These are all like min-max characters. Knight Errant. It's unusual to find so much cheer in a person with such a dark past, and strange to see a former thief and a street urchin wearing the shining armor of Iomede's paladin. This young woman has forged her faith from the pain of her losses and her thirst for justice and redemption. She has managed to preserve her compassion and kindness underneath her steel armor. This becomes Sila's weakness, leading her to ultimate ruin. That's a really cool little paragraph. I believe Kingmaker did that as well. Or just a straight-up paladin. Pretty fine stats, if you ask me. Means you gain spells at some point later, right? Level 4. Don't even have Lay on Hands until level 2. Do have Smite Evil, though. That's probably going to come in handy. I love the character sheet, and man, I love me some, like, this is just a great model. Like, the armor detail is awesome. You can see potions is fantastic. Shit, you got a bow. What's better, bow or crossbow? Because I've got one of those. Bow does 1 to 6 damage. Crits on a 20 with a ×3 with 40-foot range. Crossbow does more damage. There's a better chance of crit and better range. So it seems like light crossbow would be better. Does it take longer to shoot, though? Like, eventually I want some kind of, like, cool, advanced mechanical composite bow or something. Alright, formation, what are you doing here? Hat's gonna be driving me crazy. Let's do a custom. How do I do a custom one? Oh, I can hold shift to move characters freely. Or I can't do it here. Okay. Well, because I have 2 tanks, basically. Let's move you back. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picturing. Beautiful. Loot any of these bodies? Shh. Save it. Containers! How to loot containers. It's a mimic. You're dead. No. Oh, that's convenient. Every weapon you could ever want. Yeah, Cloak of Resistance +1. That's what's up. Alright, newbies, we go over your main character. Awful nice of you, game. I appreciate that. Well, there's the longbow. Alright, I do actually picture using a bow more than a crossbow, so we're going to switch to the longbow. Also, don't I get a plus something if I'm using bows? +1 hunter. Yeah, straight up. I get a plus. I'm +5 with a bow versus +4 with a crossbow, so I'm much better with bows. And I've got point blank and everything to where I should just straight up use bows pretty much all the damn time. Myself a Cloak of Resistance. Paladin probably would benefit as well. Stampy, can you wear a cloak? And we'll include a spear in the second slot. Oh wow, I've got 4. That's generous. Torch there. Stampy, do you have an inventory? You do! Holy shit! You can actually equip like several stuff. Can you wear a hat? Oh my goodness. Are you gonna be... Are you Game of the Year status? I can have my Triceratops wear a fucking hat. That's kind of incredible. I guess I just give you all these weapons just so you've got the options, so that's fine. You got a torch. I guess keep a flail if it's going to do bludgeoning damage. Yeah. Man. So happy he gets to wear a hat.
Careful now.
That. Terendaliv's Scale. You restore life to a deceased party member. A raised creature's number of hit points. Oh, they give you a reviving item right off the bat? That's very nice. Charges 1, caster level 9. Is it just a one-use thing? Usable item. Coming back from the dead is an ordeal. The subject of the spell gains 2 permanent negative levels when it is raised. Ouch. But I think I've got a difficulty setting that they're not going to go down, I think. So, oh, you're still following me, Aniva? Okay. I guess they give you an emergency one in case somebody dies.
Who's there?
Oh, hello. The finer apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such a dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking that you were at high society party and not in the dank catacombs under this city. Fingertips grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal or human. Love the description.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela. That's Anevia.
It is weird to have
This is
like
our
a
new
cheery,
friend.
happy,
We're looking for a way back to
non-dour
the
paladin,
surface.
isn't it?
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it.
I shot that
How did all
guy.
those demons get into the city?
Shot that
I thought,
Lord of Locust
naively
guy.
it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendalev, I can't wrap my head around it.
More
Who
about
am I?
yourself.
Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a
Bullshit.
stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess
Phoenix
some
down
knowledge
at the
of
beginning.
magic.
Just tell me your class, lady. You don't have to beat around the bush.
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
I'd like to roll an insight check, please.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Be on your guard. Whatever killed him,
I'd like to roll a
likely
medicine
hasn't
check on
gone
that body.
far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
I think I saw that guy up top.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
Alright, you can join me. Still think we need an insight check here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Yeah. Always loot bodies. Companion Camilla has the ability Cure Light Wounds. Count the spell, wins the action bar, click letters, heal her, restore lost hit points.
Well?
Man, she has enlarged person apparently. Oh yeah, so what class are you? You are a spirit hunter. What the fuck is that? What kind of class that is? Somebody with a very high dex and high wisdom. Amelia has both youth and talent in her favor. She tirelessly fights demons and cultists alike, but prefers to keep her distance from her fellow warriors. Hard to tell if this is the arrogance inherent to some people of noble birth, or if she has another reason for keeping her companions at arm's length. It does. I don't know what a spirit hunter is, but it sounds cool. He's a ghostbuster. Spirit hunters learn to enchant their weapons so it could harm the incorporeal enemies as easily as mortal flesh. So a spirit hunter maybe is a kind of shaman. Flavor of shaman. Do get spells. It's actually a combination of cleric and wizard spells. Burning Hands, Cure Light Wounds, Entangle, Inflict Light Wounds, Summon Nature's Ally, so and druid spells. You got kind of everything. Weapons, armor. Okay, so you're a fighter. Spells. Level 1, a Spirit Hunter can, as a swift action, grant a +1 enhancement bonus for 1 minute to any weapon they're holding. You can just do this never? Just give yourself a +1? Huh. That's cool. Oh, the ability can be used a number of times per day equal to half the Spirit Hunter level plus her Wisdom modifier. Okay, and it'll last for a minute. Just give yourself a +1. That's, yeah, that's cool. Add the Ghost Touch property to weapon, but this consumes 1 point of enhancement bonus. Deals damage normally against incorporeal creatures against... Okay, so she's good against ghosts, apparently. She literally is like a Ghostbuster. And you learn hexes, eventually. We'll get to that when you get to level 2. Cool. I don't think there's anything equivalent to this in D&D, so that's really neat. Ah, and you're a finesse fighter. Okay. Makes sense, since obviously you're using dexterity, and you've already got a rapier equipped. And a tiny little shield. A little buckler. 19 AC. God, everybody's got freaking phenomenal AC. Like a witch hunting artificer. Yes, I suppose so. Cool looking rapier too. Three Musketeer style. Yeah. Do a crossbow lady. Isn't their character screen so cool? Yeah, and then there's like the class screen where it tells you what they get.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna need Roll20 to step up there. Not finding characters.
Right? Alright, so where do you want to put her in the party formation? I think we're gonna let Stampy go in front. But let's make her the tip of the spear. And you two can come up like that. How about that? Phalanx formation. Oh yeah, we are gonna loot this guy. As a masterwork dagger. Which is a slightly better kind of dagger, I guess. What's that mean? Work dagger. It's still probably not as good as the other weapons, right? Masterwork weapon provides a +1 bonus on attack rolls. Okay. So it's a +1, but not with damage, just with attack. I assume that's still not worth the trade-off for the rapier, though. It does 1 to 6 damage, 18 through 20 crit. Oh. If I were a rogue, I would use that, but otherwise, no. It is Dargonair, such as it's hard to... Oh yeah, I forgot to cast Cure Light Wounds on ourselves. Let's cast the Light spell. Does anybody have the Light spell? You have cantrips. You have guidance. You do have light. Okay, let's use light. It's for 10 minutes per level. Ooh, I like the radius that pops up too. That's nice. Virtue, daze, resistance, touch of fatigue. Let's go. Let there be light. Let's light the paladin up. Go. And I guess we'll go ahead and Cure Light Wounds on yourself, because that's what the game wanted me to do. How come I can cast... I feel like I can cast that one twice? Oh, I can. Oh, you've got... Okay. You've got regular slots, and you've got something called Spirit Magic slots. You have a third slot, but maybe it's limited? Say about that. Courtier. She'll be useful for all the social stuff. Where can I find out more about how these things work? Let's see. Spirit, ghost touch, demoralize. Nothing in here about... Oh, you actually have a weapon efficiency in rapier too, so you want to straight up use rapiers only. Ever burning torch, right? I think I do. That's true. I should use that. All right. Well, I don't know how this class works. Is it? It's not doing anything if I hover over it. Okay. Maybe it can just be any kind of slot. Well, I was wondering why I had two different ones. All right. So for now, you can cast that on yourself. Care light wounds. On a 1d8 plus 4, we got 4. That's not great, but enough to heal her. Yeah, I guess,
Open your heart to me.
Open your heart to me. Give you a torch.
I'll watch your back.
Well, it pretty much does the same thing. Oh no! Combat! Combat begins. The game is paused. Although we're playing in turn-based mode. Between turn-based mode and real time? Okay, you can do it on the fly. That's nice. Enemies are highlighted in red and your allies in green. Okay. We're currently in turn-based mode, meaning it's what I can do. I don't know if I'm within 30 feet or not. Let's just attack.
Cover me.
Oh! Exploded that young giant centipede. Had an armor class of 9. And I rolled an 18. You'll love to see it. Satisfying first combat encounter. Oh wait, I'm still in combat. That means there's more centipedes around. Let's see, where is the hidden turn buttons there? Oh no, another young giant centipede. Stampy. Maybe it rolled good on initiative. What can you do, Stampy? Accept effects of Inspire Rage. Okay. I don't think I have anybody that can do that. You can fight defensively, or you've got acrobatics. That's pretty much all you can do. Otherwise, basic attack. Oh, Stampy. Good on you. Stampy deals 9 damage. 1d6 plus 7 is what's up. Only rolled an 8, but thankfully he's plus 5 did it. Target's armor class 13. Those guys have more armor class. Alright, you do equip your rapier thing again. Store that torch.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, Chameleon gets a miss. A cold iron rapier rolled a 2. It's not gonna work. One thing I liked about how when games actually have like the dice appear on the screen for like a second. I think Celasta did that.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Alright. 3 to 4 hits ain't bad. Combat is finished. Oh, and it does do the lore check. The lore nature check. Automatically to put those in my tier, I assume. Bottle of oil is just for selling. Added armor. I think my character came with armor. Abandoned mail. She's got a chain shirt. Got studded leather. 5 max dexterity. Yeah, I'm gonna want something with good dexterity. So that is worse. Okay. another scale. There is. There's more auto revives. Uh-oh. Just teach you to do turn-based combat mode. Turn. Yeah, so I'm pretty much familiar with this, I think. Delay your turn. Single standard action, single move action, a single swift action, unlimited number of free actions. Move action for movement or drinking a potion, which I like that balance. An action for attack, spellcasting, additional movement, and swift action for activating special class abilities. Initiate combat with an opponent who is unaware of your presence. Your party gets an advantage of a surprise round. During this round, our characters can take a limited number of actions while the opponent cannot act. Yeah, basically everybody gets a little mini disengage in Pathfinder. Character move up to 5 feet without triggering the enemy's act of opportunity. But it costs your whole movement to do that.
Stab their backs.
Hit, but only deal 4 damage. Straight up 1d8. I don't get to add my modifier to that? That sucks. X modifier doesn't add to a damage. This guy's gonna fucking come at you. Do you want to deal with that, Camellia? Or run up and stab him. What was your tankiness again? You had a 19. That's pretty solid. You can run up there and stab.
The spirits demand your blood.
2 damage. Not great, but he missed. Can you charge attack?
Oh. Did I mess up again?
Yeah, you're in the way. I don't think I can reach him. No. Slow. Paladin is slow. Stampy also can't charge, but you are a little faster. Oh, miss. Odd. Not many ways I can miss, and it's only got an AC of 11. And a +7, but he rolled a 2.
I'll loot your corpse.
There we go. That's better damage. That's max damage. I didn't realize it didn't add any of that to your damage. That's too bad. Different thing from D&D, isn't it? D&D, I would get a +4 to my damage roll. Guess I need a better bow. So normally when I'm playing turn-based mode, but there may be times when I'm going through like an area with some minions or something that I could swap back to real time just to make it a little easier and quicker. Oh, you both get the... Can you change your focus? Or is that always on? Probably rather get dexterity, but... Yeah, that changes both of them. Which that does up his armor class. He's got a 23 right now.
Stay on your toes.
Yeah, it does. Up his armor class initiative, I guess lower strength.
I always have the upper hand.
Yeah, I'd rather get the dex bonus. You could have the defense stampy. Go left, because I don't know.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Yeah, giant locust, you are the darkness. I'm gonna delay your turn. Just choose a lower initiative, which is pretty interesting. Can't hit me, my AC's too high.
The light. Take you.
You are today's sacrifice.
Boom. No, that has not ended. Still enemies afoot. Nice. I've just got like a whole nother person, basically. Better than a person, Stampy. Flame tongue. Use it for ingredients. For crafting system.
Time to
Monitored lizard. I could have had a companion that was a monitored lizard. It's a big old Komodo dragon looking thing.
Your death awaits.
It's just basic attacks this whole way. You cannot charge. You have a offensive cantrip you can shoot as a ranged attack? I think you do. Oh, you have Divine Zap. Give you the Divine Zap. Like 1 damage. Oh, Stampy, you missed again. Fine.
Cover me. That's easy.
Skin him. Alright, should I have gone the other way? Because it looks like I'm out of this cave. Little person.
No, I can't just walk away.
The fuck are
It's
you?
got to be here somewhere.
Struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps in the circle of light, you realize you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man. Good lord.
Wenduok!
Whirling horn protrudes from his head, casts a brilliant shadow on the cave wall. Alright, he's half lizard and half man, but the man part also has like a goat horn coming out of it. That's crazy looking. Holy shit.
Lan, did you find it?
And what the fuck is this? Are you a spider person? The woman looks at just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator. Holy crap. Looks like Kerrigan.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Who are you, tieflings? And they're laying waste to Canibris, yeah.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
Wait, I kind of hate this guy's voice already.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Is it kind of rude to ask them, who are you, tieflings? What are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
It came here with its owner, a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000
down here?
gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades.
That's a cool backstory.
The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us.
Lan, watch your tongue.
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the
You're like
dust
the
off
Morlocks or
exhibits.
something? Mutants that live underneath?
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors.
Ooh, what if I was a
would never
tiefling?
think that
Would I still have that
through.
dialogue option?
We are the underground crusaders.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us.
I like her voice a lot.
But we call ourselves
Her look is fucking
Neithers.
crazy.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own
You are
take
pretty
on it.
frightening.
Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for
Yeah,
it.
you don't know people very much, do you?
Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
I'm sure that's what's gonna happen.
Yes, there are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze, there's a legend among our people.
Yeah, that also
when
reminded me
the
of
walls
that.
the maze
That's actually a really good
fall,
reference,
that will be
Lumpy.
a signal for us, the
There are all
underground
kinds of mutants living
crusaders.
in the ruins of
The time
old
has
New
come
York
to go
beneath
up to
New
the
New York.
surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze.
I take it the maze is my
Even I
newbie
don't
dungeon.
know if it-
I have to
When
get
the
through it.
ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
My only option is to help them find. I was not necessarily gonna help them find the sword, but just help me get to the maze. But I guess a holy sword could be useful.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
I kind of hate you, Lan.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
So you guys actually join my party or not? Saving game is impossible. I guess I'd actually find the sword first. In past objects, every character automatically makes a perception skill check. If the check is successful, the object is found. Okay. Religion check.
I hope you appreciate this.
Okay, and Camellia automatically made the roll. Wow. You rolled a 20 and needed a 17. Got experience for that, which I assume is shared amongst the party.
You can trust me.
Good check on that. 681, 681, 681. Sure is. First Crusade.
I found... something.
Something. Copper ring. You identified? Doesn't look like it. I get over how crazy this person looks. Like a cat spider person.
No, what is that?
Writing stones. Okay.
Found anything?
We'll keep searching.
Precisely.
What's that there?
More writing stone.
What do we have here?
Assume I can't miss this. It's gotta be like a story thing.
I found... something. What's that there?
Oh snap. That's, yeah, that's a holy sword of the stone. Okay. Strange flash pierces the gloom and Aloy feels drops of searing blood run down her chest. The wound, healed by Terendelev, reopens and weeps scarlet, but there's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber, this one or another one entirely. Aloy's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into her mind, thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends. The people I swore to protect, the people from whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? They believe I'm about to die from the traitorous blows. Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. I refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. Recognize the foreign origin of these thoughts, Aloy intuits that she can control them somehow. Try to heal the wounded girl or furiously call out the traitors. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. Spark of Healing. This is interesting. Spark of Healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Aloy. The wounded girl opens her eyes. Whispers, Lariel, you said everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? Frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. Priestess in colorful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. Majestic golden-winged angel blazing into the distance. His face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you are willing, only if you are ready. There is no going back. Don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. Big shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. Traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy. The wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. Aloy is determined to fight off the illusion with a Will 10 check or Knowledge Arcana. Aloy knows how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin. Aloy can do nothing to fight off the illusion. Well. Oh, I have a... Oh, it's DC 10. Better at will, I've got a +4, which is a +0, so let's do that. Oh, I failed. Force of this terrifying attack through an originating in a vision. The originating in a vision is much greater than anything Aloy can withstand. Crippling fatigue drags her to the ground, hands trembling, cold piercing her skull and slowly creeping along her spine. The one who sent the vision is experiencing something similar. He is broken and exhausted. Shit, there's Discari. Monster's shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in this strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. Movement is swift as thought itself. The monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel.
Foolish angel struggling on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off,
tunes the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering.
Where is your goddess, angel? Is her self-assured herald? How is it you are dying here, alone, so far from the light of your heaven?
Strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. Flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash. Blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. Angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Aloy senses the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing she hears is this.
Will kill me, monster. This I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. We'll raise it up and...
evildoers and traitors, or save and protect the innocent. We'll save people. That's what we do. Vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Aloy does not hear the final words, but she seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from her lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Aloy's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Aloy sees the flaming sword in her hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. The final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into her hand. Aloy senses it will return. All she needs to do is call it. Alright, but can I give this sword to my paladin? I don't use swords.
Hey! Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
That was a really neat little story thing it did. I enjoyed that a lot. Very well written.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
Saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone.
You. Thousands of gongs, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wendoag, don't be a sore loser. She is clearly different from us.
Explain what's something to do with my mortal wound from demon
along
attacks?
with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because she doesn't carry our mongrel taint.
Oh, dude.
Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Ah, this one says requires angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. It seems I can control it. I don't know if I want to do the angel mythic path, though. Is that my only option?
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that... Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous. And when I'm upset. And when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sull. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
And what if she can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
Alright, my only option is to do this, so...
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing!
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sull needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route.
Now what is that?
Okay.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Is that like a weapon or just an ability I've got? I think it's just maybe just an ability. Maybe it's introducing me to what, a mythic path I can take? I didn't expect to jump into that already. Yeah, so it's not actually a weapon. It's a metaphorical weapon. They've officially joined my team. Let's see what these guys are.
Are we in trouble yet?
Lan is a Zen archer. What is that? Monk? Yeah, monk. Monk archer. Well, unfortunately, I'm already an archer, dude. Yeah. It's weird. Okay, and then what are you? Straight fighter. A dex-based fighter. I don't have a great ace. That is fucking crazy looking. It's like an avatar person, but with spider legs. Whenever back. Wild. Oh, you're a fighter also with a bow. Alright. I was using a bow before it was cool, everybody. Also, no armor. What a weird fighter. Armor. There's also neutral evil. That might be a problem. Girls. Fascinating. Alright, well, I've been going for about an hour and a half now, and I think this is actually going to be a stopping point. We didn't make it terribly far, thanks to the game having a nasty bug at the beginning, but found some party members, and we're in the underground caves, and hopefully we'll make it to the maze. Next session, Squish, you have terrible timings. I'm just about to sign off for this stream. So thank you everyone for joining me or for watching the recording afterward. If you enjoy the streams or videos, please consider supporting me via patreon.com/RogueWatson. Shoutouts to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Penny Dancer, Wizard, Princess, Christopher, Thomas, Captain Mike, Adam, Aiden, Stan, Nathan, Alex, Chad, Alexander, Dan, Cam, and the Quizats, Hatterack, and Gold patrons RPG, Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Dead Lizard, Lounge, Sam, Ross, Lumpy Spuds, Drums, Kalina, Nick, Party Maker, Butterplants, Blood, Angel, Veronis, Baboon, Nathan, Fastica, Tortoise, and James. I will see you all tomorrow for Crafting Icewind Dale, and we'll resume our Pathfinder adventures next Monday. Bye.